I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my mind is tied. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in a pulpit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I know I got her. I know I got her. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back. Cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her.
It's week 7 of the National Football League. And we've got the Dolphins' veteran linebacker, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Dolphins and the Colts, just ahead on E!
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Operating from the gun. Norton. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense. They didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week. Just over 100 yards of total offense given up.
He finds his man complete. It's Peterson. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 9th-year quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The Colts at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
This defense for the Dolphins, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ramsey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's showtime, baby.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. 2nd and 4. Touchdown, Colts. George Pickens, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You look at this Colt defense. And they come into top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a night.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Norton. And he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Take it at the 37. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Stroud working out of the gun. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 27. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's got this to Pickens. Touchdown! George Pickens. With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Dolphins nothing.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And out come the Dolphins now. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. We're in the 2nd quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a 3rd person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. Stroud. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
On 1st down, Ramsey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Second and 5. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins' offense now heads back on the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 1st down, Norton. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
On 2nd down, Cook. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on 3rd down, Norton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Powerful running. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Stroud from his own end zone.
And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And they work this out past the 25.
24 yards to gain there. Another 1st down as well. Here's 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. That is caught. Schoonmaker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go now.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
On first down, here's Stroud. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. George Pickens as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you up to the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. George Pickens back. Rest of the offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing now is Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They'll drop to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On 3rd down, it's Ramsey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Indianapolis.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. Copeland.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Colts.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Throwing on first down. Norton. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake. Norton. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
It's a gain of 7.
3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Norton.
That is caught.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Javonte Williams.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. Back now in Miami, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Finds Pickens out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And the Colts first down.
They'll run on first down. Ramsey
to about the 26 here.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
On second down, Copeland. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
That's into the hands of Tolbert.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
They'll try again.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Stroud completes this out wide.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the try here for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
On 1st and 10, Norton. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Norton. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Big. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
72 yards on the ground now for the rookie out of Miami.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ramsey, and he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On 3rd down, Ramsey.
And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ramsey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd down, Ramsey. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.